So trekking up to Butler Peak, it's about a 5 miles hike on this dirt road, so it'll be a while. So Butler Peak is directly ahead, all the way up to the top. There's the fire lookout. So it looks like a tree has fallen right across the road and hasn't been cleared. That's why the road is closed and I have to hike all the way up. Okay, so you get to this point, which is about halfway in. Looks like the road is all broken. That's why you cannot take the car up this way, not even 4x4. Maybe a Jeep, it can climb rocks, but not any ordinary cars. Continuing the way up. So more broken road right here, split open. It'll be a while before they patch it up. But if you have a mountain bike, you can probably still ride it up there. I should have taken it. So another view of the valley below, and then up to the top. That's where I'm trying to get to, the Butler Peak Fire Lookout. Right there. It's about 8,000 feet up. So I'm about 3/4 of the way there. Continuing on. So the Butler Peak Fire Lookout is just a short distance away, almost there. So after about an hour hike, I made it all the way up to the base of the lookout from this fire road, which was closed to traffic because there were quite a few ruts on the road. And the lookout is just up there. Not sure if you can see it from here. Right there. And there's a trail, some stairs going up. So here we go. So heading up the trail, the final push to the Butler Peak Fire Lookout. Gotta watch out, make sure there are no snakes around. Although the sun has been out, so maybe they have moved. Okay, the final climb to the tower. Here's the view from the top of the Butler Peak Fire Lookout towards Baldwin Lake, right there in the distance. Then on this side, there's the trail from which I came up from, and then in the distance, that's Big Bear Lake, and I guess there's the airport over there. So it's about 6 miles from the base where the lock gate is at the very bottom, where I have to hike up. Because the road was closed, there was a lot of ruts on the road, some of which was completely washed away, so it's not passable by cars. If it was passable, you could have actually driven all the way up here if you have like a 4x4 or any high clearance vehicle, but the road itself is actually damaged, so you can't drive up here. And I think this is Highway 38. I'm not 100% sure. I suspect that's what it is. There's an outhouse for the person who might be stationed here if it was open. And of course there's some water tank. And here's the steep stairs that I came up from. That little trail that leads you back down to the bottom. So here's it is again, the view, panoramic view from the top of the Butler Peak Fire Lookout. And towards Big Bear Lakes on that side. I'm up here at Butler Peak Fire Lookout. Been up here for an hour or so. I guess it's time to head back down and go and get myself some lunch back at camp. So here we go. Hike back down. It's about 11:30 now. So heading up the trail, the final push to the Butler Peak Fire Lookout. Gotta watch out, make sure there are no snakes around. Okay, the final climb to the tower. Made it to the top, Butler Peak Fire Lookout. In the distance over there, I believe that's Baldwin Lake. The fire lookout itself is closed, but at least I can walk around. And in the distance over there is Big Bear Lake. And you can see the trail that I came up from. Butler Peak Fire Lookout. That's the stairs where I climbed up.